Hi, this is Maggie Fitzgerald, and this is my synthesis video reflection. So my topic for my synthesis essay was question number 2 on cultural and technology. How does social media isolate us from people who are different from us? In what ways does social media work to reduce or increase prejudice? I took it from the viewpoint of that data mining is a huge contributor to that cultural prejudice that we have on social media. That yes, people log on with those prejudices predetermined. However, the use of data mining by large companies has greatly increased that prejudice when it shouldn't be increasing. So the first question is, what did you learn about writing by composing the synthesis essay, and how did you learn it? So for me, I said that I learned how to create my own opinion while exploring sources at the same time, because usually we do use sources and include our own opinion, but this time it was a little bit different how we were analyzing the two sources but then bringing in a completely different point as our opinion instead of just going in depth about explaining the sources. So it actually took a while for me to come up with my own opinion since I agreed with the sources so much, which is kind of relating to one of the later questions about what was the weakness in writing the essay. So that was really difficult for me, but also a really good learning curve. So what did I find easiest? What did I find most frustrating? So like I said, finding that new point was really hard for me because I agreed so much with my sources that I couldn't figure out what was missing and what needed to be added in. However, once I did find that point, it was really easy to argue from my side of the argument. What resources did I use in the writing process? Compared to other times, I did not use as many resources. However, I did really make use of my peers. I had a few peers read over, and then we discussed afterwards, talking about their opinions, and I had one peer actually give me some other sources that they had researched on, which gave me some new viewpoints and perspectives on the topic that I could incorporate into my essay as a whole. What class activities helped the most? Usually I would say the in-class writing. However, I kind of had a rough week, so the in-class writing did not benefit me as much as it usually does. What really did help this time for me was the discussion of the sample essay, because when we first got the assignment, I was a little confused what it meant to bring in your own opinion while also analyzing. I thought that's what we always did. So once I saw a full essay, it kind of brought it all together and I understood what was expected of me. So then it asks about the actual topic itself and if I want to continue using this topic in future assignments this semester. And the topic I picked was the most interesting to me on that list of topics. There were a couple other ones I was slightly interested in. So I really did enjoy exploring this topic, but in all honesty, as I was going along with the assignment, I got a little tired and became uninterested in it. So I wouldn't be opposed to continuing researching and learning more about the data mining processes, because I learned that it actually is definitely not a new thing. It only came out like 3 years after technology, like internet, became like a public access thing. So it's definitely been going on for a really long time. So that part is really interesting to me. However, I would be really open to exploring other topics. And the last question is, if you could have one more day to work on your synthesis essay, what would you do? So for me, I think I would want to just flush it out a little bit more, make sure that every paragraph connects to each other and then connects back to the thesis. It was a little bit difficult for me to jump right into the fact of data mining without having to do some background. So really it was more background in the front, and the whole data mining topic discussion was at the end of the essay, so I don't know if it flowed as well as it could. So I probably would have spent time doing that. But yeah, so I think that is all about my essay. It was a pretty good process. I really liked this assignment compared to other ones in the past. I thought this was like a really cool new way to write the essay. Synthesis is probably one of my favorites now, and yeah, thank you.